Coach. How's it going? We'll be seeing you, I guess, for the next few months.
Yeah, it's great.
I know you're excited about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the season. Your expectations, obviously, they're pretty lofty, according to the Big West coaches. So what's your outlook for 2011?
Definitely improvement on last season. We've got 8 freshmen, and we've got 8 returners. So we've got a young group, but they're excited to play. They're excited to get out there. The whole atmosphere in the clubhouse has changed. They're incredibly driven. They haven't been intimidated by anything. They've really done everything that we've asked them, and so we're just excited to get out there and hopefully take it to some teams that we get to play this weekend.
Yeah, you play this weekend. Talk about the importance of jumping out to a quick start and kind of establishing the feel for the new season.
Well, it's exciting just to get on the field and play somebody other than ourselves. I think that we're a little sick of scrimmaging against one another. But for us, the biggest thing for us to do is to get out and really kind of see where we're at. We have 8 freshmen. We're going to kind of bounce the lineup around a little bit, both offensively and defensively. We're fortunate to have 3 of our pitchers back, so hopefully we'll be a little bit steadier in the circle. But we're going to have some different lineups throughout the weekend, so it's going to just really be, who plays well together, the chemistry, and just get the jitters out. We're going to make some mistakes, and that happens when you play the top 20 teams in the country. But that's what we like. That's what we want to see where we're at, and we'll gauge ourselves from this weekend and come back and then reevaluate after the weekend.
The softball schedule is always kind of quirky in terms of like the other sports. You guys seemingly never are at home the first month and a half. This year's the same. We won't see it until March 13th, I guess. Talk about the schedule a little bit and the quality of it and just how it sets up for you guys and what you hope to accomplish here before we really get to start to see you at home.
Hopefully we'll get the kinks worked out. As Chris said, we have I think 17 of our first 30-some games are against ranked opponents, so we'll definitely be tested. We've got Pac-10, we've got SEC, we've got Big 12, so we will get to see definitely where we stack up. We'll also get to, their premier tournaments. We go to ASU, they always host a great tournament. We go to Las Vegas, and then we go to Palm Springs, San Diego State, and then we're finally back home. And so we'll be road tested, that's for sure. And we've actually performed better on the road we did last year than we did at home. So hopefully we'll improve our home record as well as our road record also.
Hey, Coach. So you guys open against 23rd ranked team. Arizona's what, 13th? I mean,
yeah, and Arizona's too. We play them on Sunday.
Just talk about. I mean, do you prefer a schedule that starts like this, starts with a bang, or would you rather open against smaller schools that aren't ranked? I mean, what are the pluses of opening against it?
I think the pluses are that, they haven't been on the field yet either, so they're going to have some kinks to work out as well. And for us, it's just a matter of we've been working on what we need to take care of fundamentally and just mindset and what, how we prepare and really making it about our team and executing what we are capable of and then really comparing it to what's out there. It doesn't matter if we're playing, Oklahoma State, ASU, or, the 200th ranked team in the country. If we execute how we're capable, then, I think good things will happen. And so if we really focus on our team instead of the team in the other dugout, whoever they may be, then I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Do we expect to go 5-0 this weekend? That'd be great. But really, hopefully, it's just a learning experience for our freshmen and the upperclassmen, just kind of see where we stand.
I remember last year to start the season, you weren't really sure what to expect because you had so many young kids as well. Yeah. People who had been in the shadows of the Stars for years. Kind of compare beginning of last year to how you're feeling this year, again with 8 freshmen on the team.
I think the feel is completely different. We have just the attitude and the excitement. They're tough kids. They like to compete. They like to compete against one another. And that's a little bit different. The clubhouse is a little bit different. They want to compete at everything. They want to compete at the fastest and the base running. They want to first one done with their drills. First one, they're not competing they're competing to beat each other. They're competing to beat whatever the competition is. And so that feels incredibly different. I've told a couple people this freshman class, I feel like attitude-wise and where they come in as freshmen are similar to that class of freshmen that are my first class, where it was Melissa Pura and Kristen Lee and Stephanie Tam, those kids. They've kind of been just really resilient. They've made mistakes, but they're so open and willing to learn and do it the right way, and they want it to be the right way. And I feel like this team has definitely kind of gotten back to the basics and what Cal Poly softball, the culture is all about, and they're representing us really well.
What do you think the strength or strengths of your team will be this year? I mean, I know you have Anna Kahn back, but as far as what do you really think will be the keys to success this year?
I think that we're definitely experienced in the circle with Anna and Rebecca Patton. They both had good years last year, and they're both throwing really well right now. Trista Thomas will see some time in the circle as well. She's a power pitcher. She throws hard. I mean, she played shortstop for us last year, which really isn't her spot, but she's so athletic. So it'll be great for her to get in the circle and get some innings. And then defensively, I feel like our strength is gonna be defense. We're really solidified our infield. I know we're young. We've got all freshman infield at this point, but they're solid fundamentally, and they don't really get rattled. You know, we don't have the big hitters other than on paper Anna Kahn, but we've got speed, which is something that we haven't had in a long time. A lot of speed, so that's going to be fun, and hopefully we can just get the opponent's defense in motion and make some things happen there.
Thanks, Coach.